There may be 17 months to the next U.S. presidential election, but President Barack Obama is doing anything but resting on his laurels. While campaigning in North Carolina on Monday, he tried to convince voters he would reduce the nation's unemployment rate by creating the kind of jobs that China and India are snatching up. But 7 Republican White House contenders took turns criticizing Obama during the first presidential debate in New Hampshire. Amidst an economy that includes a rising 9.1% unemployment rate, 6 weeks of a bear stock market, and housing foreclosures at a record level, Obama introduced new job-boosting ideas conjured by his new Jobs Council.
Today, only 14% of all undergraduate students enroll in what we call the STEM subjects: science, technology, engineering, and math. Of those students, 1/3 will switch out of those fields, and only about 2 in 5 will graduate with a STEM degree or certification within 6 years. So these are the jobs of the future. These are the jobs that China and India are cranking out.
While Obama says America should rebuild its jobs infrastructure, with 14 million Americans still out of work, 7 2012 Republican hopefuls accuse him of doing anything but.
He didn't create the recession, but he made it worse and longer. And now we have more chronic long-term employment than this country has ever seen before. 20 million people out of work.
The idea that we can't have 5% growth in America is hogwash. It's a defeatist attitude.
About the only criticism he would take ownership of.
Jobs were being created, they were not being created fast enough.
Other White House contenders took swipes at Obamacare.
And what's happened in this administration is that they have passed oppressive policy and oppressive regulation after Obamacare being first and foremost.
When it comes to national security, Republicans smelled blood and moved in for the kill. Where the war on terror and border control are concerned, Obama was accused of not having his priorities straight.
We can ask the National Guard to go to Iraq, we asked the National Guard to go to Kuwait, we asked the National Guard to go to Afghanistan. Somehow we would have done more for American security if we had had the National Guard on the border.
Our national security is not enhanced by our presence over there. We have no purpose there. We should learn the lessons of history.
A World War II aircraft dubbed the Flying Fortress crashed in a cornfield outside Chicago on Monday. All 7 people aboard the B-17 bomber managed to escape injury. The pilot reported engine problems 20 minutes after takeoff and made an emergency landing. Locals witnessed the low-flying plane catch fire before it crashed. The U.S. military used the Flying Fortress to bomb German forces during World War II, and history and airplane enthusiasts could take a ride for $430 US. Over in Germany, a Goodyear blimp caught fire and crashed. 3 passengers were able to escape, but the pilot died in the fire. The airship crashed while coming into land at Reichelsheim Airfield after taking 3 journalists for a ride. Amateur video captured the airship leaving a trail of smoke across the skyline as it spiraled down to the ground. Aviation officials are investigating both crashes.